Hello everyone, this is Nolan Clemens coming at you with another growth tip for today. Today's topic will be around video distribution. If you are producing or curating native video for your audience, you need to know a few tips for what platforms you should distribute that on and other things that have to do with your workflow, depending on if you have an editor or what your workflow looks like for when you're producing video content. As some of you may already know, native video is quickly becoming the preferred format for content consumption from entertainment to business. So it's important that you have some strategy, even if you're not producing actual video, how you can curate video or recycle your existing content to have a form of video that your audience can watch. The first topic that I'd like to cover is the rise of what I'm calling vertical video, and this is the type of video that you see on Snapchat, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, etc. It's designed to be consumed on mobile devices, hence the name vertical. It's in portrait mode as opposed to landscape or horizontal mode that you see normally in movies and most video content, so it's unique in that aspect. You can also add filters, stickers, text. In some cases, you can have an option to swipe up to include links in there, because when people are consuming vertical video, they're swiping left, up, right, down, as opposed to scrolling on a news feed or watching full screen on their desktop. Depending on the network, clips can be anywhere from 10 seconds to maybe 15 or 20. You can also string together clips and combine them into one video to post to other networks, because the life cycle of this content is usually limited to 24 hours. The other topic is live video. There's two main networks that you need to be aware of when streaming live video. Now, when you should stream and what you should stream, I'll cover in a separate topic. But Facebook Live and YouTube are the two biggest ones. For gaming, there's Twitch, and there's a plethora of other ones. There's a tool called Restream.io that can help you simultaneously stream to various platforms. Another key component of live video is the live chat functionality, because particularly in gaming and entertainment, some content creators are earning a living based on donations from either subscriptions or donations that broadcast a message during the stream. So that's one thing you should keep in mind. And also, answering questions in real time can help keep viewers engaged. If you're into producing audio content like podcasts, there's an app called Anchor.fm that you can use to turn this audio content into transcribed video. The machine does a pretty good job of guessing what you're saying, similar to the Clips app that I'm using right now that's transcribing what I'm saying. Even though it's not perfect, in Anchor you can edit each individual word to have that correct, and then you have a video file. You can choose square, widescreen, vertical, etc., and that's a great way. Now, for recycling pictures and some text files, there's a tool called Lumen 5, and it basically creates a slideshow video to share on social media. It's pretty easy to use, and it's a good way to recycle static content like that. And speaking of text and subtitles in general, like I said, the Clips app on iOS, which I'm recording on right now, does a pretty good job of putting in subtitles while you're recording. You can also use, when you upload to YouTube and Facebook, they have an option that kind of has an auto transcription, and you can edit the words there, as well as download the SRT file so that you can add subtitles to other platforms and networks, and that as you do it, as you edit the video. The other key thing I need to cover are the various nuances to each social media network and why you should be uploading native video there. I'll start with Facebook, and native video on Facebook is quickly growing. They added the Watch portal, which is basically where people can watch video series around different topics and channels. the other key functionality is that you have the ability to create a custom audience of video viewers. So you can retarget people that watch your videos up to a certain point. You can do 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 25%, 50, 75, etc. And even over a course of time. So maybe only people in the last month or 90 days. Instagram is pretty similar to Facebook in that you can also retarget video viewers on there. However, you're limited to 1 minute length, 1 minute long videos on Instagram. You'll need to utilize various hashtags in order to show up in certain channels, and you need to have good engagement on Instagram to make sure that your video is seen by others. Twitter videos are a bit longer. If you upload them, they're 2 minutes 20 seconds in length. That's the limit. If you upload them through Twitter's Media Studio, and depending on which blog post this is embedded into, or if this is edited in, I can show you how to do that. But you upload the videos through Media Studio, you can add a call to action link in the video. So it's good if the video itself is longer than 2 minutes 20 seconds. You can have a watch more link linking to either YouTube or Facebook, whatever your preferred long form video network is. You also need, depending on how your network is on Twitter, you need to utilize various hashtags or whatever it is to make sure that your audience sees it. Now, I've covered the pros and cons of LinkedIn in other videos, and I do have and basically the main benefits is that it gets broadcast to your network, and especially based on engagement, more people outside of your network, so your second degree connections can see that as well. So it's a good way to get free views from your LinkedIn network. And I have an update on that, is that me including a link to a LinkedIn post that contains a video can be played and embedded, at least on Twitter for now. So they are gradually adding the embedding functionality that other platforms like Facebook and YouTube already have. Now, last but not least is YouTube, and YouTube is the second largest search engine after Google. And Alphabet owns both Google and YouTube, so it's very key to have YouTube videos. At least, even if you're posting on other networks, you need to at least have a copy on there. And the main advantage is that there's so many ways to share YouTube videos. It's basically become the de facto standard for embedding certain video content externally. Another key component is that because it's the biggest search engine, you can obtain a lot of organic or free video views through search traffic. And so be sure that your titles, descriptions, meta tags, and even the video thumbnails, and this applies to Facebook as well, make sure those are optimized to capture traffic for particular keywords that you are trying to rank for. So that concludes most of the basic overview that I have for video distribution. If you have any other tips or questions, be sure to leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, depending on what platform you're on right now, and you should be sure to include what I just said whenever you produce videos so that you can get more shares and engagement. Thank you.